Hey Tarot Tribe, it's Dustin from A Modern Metaphysic Man, and today I thought we could hang out and go through the Dark Mansion Tarot. I'm so excited for this deck. It's something that I've been waiting for a while now. When I first saw it online, I knew that I was going to have to get this because I'm a huge Tim Burton fan, and the artwork is very reminiscent of Tim Burton's style. So this was something that I immediately connected with and knew that I had to have in my collection. This is the limited edition version of the deck. There are three different versions of this deck. So there's the limited edition that comes in a wooden box, which is this box here. It also has two additional cards, an alternative to the Sun and Moon card, and it also has its own unique back. Then there is a deluxe edition, which is the larger version of the deck without the extra cards, the unique back, or the box, the hard wood box. And then a standard edition of the deck, which is a standard tarot size version of the deck with, you know, the standard back and all that good stuff. This version retails for $139, the limited edition. The deluxe edition, I believe, is $89, and the standard edition is $59. So there's lots of different price points to pick from, which I think is awesome. I think a lot of independent deck creators should go this route because it offers a wide variety of collectability and versions of the deck that kind of can make it more accessible to other people, which is great. If you like it but you don't want to spend, you know, $140 on it, you can get the $60 one, right? So I think that's really cool. So let's talk about this one and dive into this one. So this is the limited edition. It comes with a wooden box, like I had mentioned, which is handmade. Like I can actually feel some of the sawdust still on the box, which is super cool. It's actually dovetailed, which you don't really see all that often anymore, which is really nice. But it's a really nice box. The only sort of decoration on the box is this engraving on the top, which says the Dark Mansion Tarot. It has a nice little metal clasp, and when it opens up, inside you find the deck in a nice sort of velvety brown bag that says the Dark Mansion Tarot on it, which is great. And then when you open up the bag, you find the deck. So like I mentioned, the limited edition is, of course, a limited edition. There are only 500 of these created, and it comes with a certificate of authenticity. So I have number 66 of 500, and it is signed by the creator, which is really cool. The deck is a really nice thick deck that has this really nice antique gold finish, which I really love. There's a little piece of foot stuck on the side here. And then these are the bags. So they're really nice. The cardstock is a nice thick cardstock. It is really well printed. It has that sort of rose petal finish, which is super nice. The cards are pretty large. Just to give you an idea, here's a standard tarot card. This is from the Albano weight tarot. So that's, you know, quite a bit larger and quite a bit taller and quite a bit wider than a standard tarot card, which is awesome. So yeah, let's dive into this deck and check it out. So we have a title card, which is nice. So it kind of sets you up. And then we'll get into the cards. So like I said, it has a very Tim Burton-esque quality to it, which I just adore. That sort of dark, whimsical sort of treatment, which is just, it's absolutely breathtaking. The deck is so consistent. The artwork is really well done. The printing is exquisite. The colors are just amazing. Empress. It doesn't come with a guidebook, so it does follow the Rider-Waite Smith system, the RWS system. So if you are familiar with that system, you'll have no problem reading this at all. There's tons of information out there about, Rider Waite Smith. So, if you're worried about that, you can find information, which is cool. A Hierophant card, Lover's card, Chariot, Strength. I love this Hermit. He's just a very cute old man. The Wheel of Fortune, Justice, Hanged Man. He's a little vampire with his little bat buddy. Death. I love this Death card. He's so sort of, he's very Jack Skellington. I love it. Temperance. Devil. Tower. Star. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. I love this Judgment card where, the angel's back here playing a saxophone instead of a trumpet, and they're all just kind of partying, like, it has that really positive sort of like, all right, this is the completion of one thing, and you're really sort of coming back and moving on to a new thing. The World. Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. Tightrope there. 3. Choosing which direction to go. 4. 5. And the scenes are so detailed and so well constructed that reading this intuitively, I think, would be pretty simple if you're newer to the tarot. 6. 7. Higher Ground. 8. Perfect 8 card, right? You really get that sense of movement. She's flying it like a witch would fly a broomstick. She's got the messenger bag here. This little black cat is adorable. Super cute. Love it. 9. And 10. I love this 10 of Wands. I love this little owl kind of looking at him like, whew, you got some baggage, dude. Then we have our court. So Page of Wands. Knight. Queen. And King. We move into the cups. 2 of Cups. I love there's a lot of hidden symbolism in this deck, right? You have the 2 sort of doves sitting on the tree. You have the apple here, with that sort of connotation back to the Garden of Eden, where, they eat of the forbidden fruit, but there's a couple of worms popping out of the apple, right? So there's tons of symbolism in this deck, which is great. The creator did such a wonderful job, and the quality of the cards, the quality of the artwork, the extra cards, the fact that it's a limited edition, the bag, the box, I mean, it all really makes it worth it, in my opinion. 4 of Cups. I love this 4 of Cups where the choice that he wants, right, that isn't in front of you, it's just right behind him, and someone's like, here, pay attention. Five of Cups. Which is an interesting depiction of the Five of Cups, right? Usually we only have 3 cups knocked over. And the 2 cups are kind of standing together. Here the 2 cups are standing apart, and we have the Ace of Cups just here, and then the second, you know, the second cup there on the floor, which is interesting. You know, it's a little different. Six of Cups, which is just a great version of this card of sort of reminiscing about the past and nostalgia. And, you know, she's looking at her photographs, and she's got photographs on the wall, and, you know, she has that look. You know, you can just look at the character and tell that, you know, she is, you know, she's thinking back on fond memories. Seven of Cups. I love the Seven of Cups, where you have this kid walking by a shop window, and he's got, you know, all the different choices to pick from. Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. 10 of Cups. Our very happy family. Happily ever after. And then we have our page. I love these little seagulls. They're so cute. Our knight. Our queen. And our king. And we have our swords, or Ace of Swords. Our Two of Swords. Our Three of Swords. I love this Three of Swords with the, you know, the hair and the locket. Very Victorian. Four of Swords. Five of Swords. Now this, you really get the sort of stabbing people in the back vibe, right? It really sort of speaks to that connotation of this card. Six of Swords. Row, row, row your boat gently away from all that shit. Seven of Swords, Thief of the Night. Again, you really get that, you know, thief sort of aspect, the deception of this card in the way that the artist has chosen to depict it. Eight of Swords, which is an interesting Eight of Swords because she's not even bound, right? The swords kind of have her staked in place in her dress, but, you know, her arms are just behind her back. We don't really see, she doesn't seem to be bound by any kind of rope or anything. Her hair is the only thing covering her eyes, you know, whereas usually we see in the Eight of Swords that, you know, the person is blindfolded and bound by rope. Nine of Swords. I love this Nine of Swords. It's just perfect. 10 of Swords. Page. Our knight. Tally-ho! Our queen. And our king. And get into our coins, our pentacles. Our two. And I love how the fishnets in this create the infinity symbol, which is great. Our three. Which this one really speaks to teamwork. You know, I usually talk a lot about the Three of Pentacles and how, you know, it often represents the mind, body, and spirit, because in traditional RWS decks, you typically have, you know, a guy holding the plans, a guy, like a craftsman, kind of standing on a bench working on this pentacle sort of relief in like an archway of a church, and then you have like the monk who's kind of overseeing it. So you really get that mind, body, spirit aspect of it. But in this one, it's, you know, it's very much more sort of a teamwork, almost business, sort of like, let's plan this out and look at the next steps. Four of Pentacles. Or Scrooge. Five of Pentacles, very traditional Five of Pentacles. Great depiction of that. 6. I love this 6 of Pentacles. 7. A wonderful 8. 9. And 10. Great, 10 of Pentacles. And then we have our page. Our knight. Queen. And our king. And then we have our 2 extra cards. So our alternative moon, which is really stunning. And I like how it has that sense of the darkness and the darker side of the moon, right? You have that sort of figure from the 9 of Swords appearing there, which is really cool. And then the sun, our alternate sun, which is really cute, right? I love this little bird here who's looking over the edge like, whoo, we're really far up. And the kids are kind of reading this book and, you know, the sun's watching over them, which is just a great, you know, alternative to creepy baby card. So yeah, that is the Dark Mansion Tarot. Again, like I said, you know, definitely one of the most expensive decks I've bought, but I am so happy I bought it. It is something I super duper love, and I think this is really one of those decks that is going to be, you know, you either love it or you hate it, and that's okay. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So let me know what you think about the deck in the comments below. I would love to know if you have it. I would love to know if you're a Tim Burton fan. You know, remember to like and share and subscribe if you enjoy my videos. I really appreciate all of you coming to hang out with me and check out tarot decks and talk about tarot. It's my absolute favorite thing to do. So like always, remember everyone is fighting a battle you know nothing about. So be kind, always. Bye guys.